Oh, this is going to be such a hard video to make. Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm JC. Today's video is going to be going over how my 2022 goals shaped out, and both writing goals and reading goals. So I'm going to be combining the results of my 2022 goals and my reading TBR. Spoiler alert, the reading goals went a little better than the writing goals, so you know, there's that. Oh, this was a hard year. 2022 was a hard year. I think if you've kept up with my channel, you've seen the ups and downs of this year for me, and I don't really know how to actually admit this without bursting into tears. I did not accomplish any of my goals for 2022. Take that back. I did manage to get covers for the 2 poetry books that I was supposed to publish this year. I managed to get 2 covers done by an amazing friend who I made this year. And I basically just got them a couple of weeks ago. So clearly I won't be publishing any books this year. And that was one of the big goals for me for 2022. Let's just go over the year that wasn't successful. My overall goals was to get my health back on track. If you've been following along, you know that did not happen. In fact, I think the chronic pain just kind of got worse over the year. And yeah, published 2 poetry books. That didn't happen. Get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. That also didn't happen. Although arguably I knew 1,000 was a long shot. I really would have been happy if I had just made it to like 650 or whatever, and I surprisingly made it to 830 something, or wherever I'm at now, over 800. But so I'm happy with that. I don't know why I even put 1,000 on here, but I did. So that didn't happen. Market and promote the online store more. Well, I guess I did do that, but obviously I'm not marketing and promoting it in the right places. So there's that. Take the magazine to the next level with the author interview series on the YouTube channel. That did not happen. Mostly because life just really kept happening to me all over the place this year, and it just didn't happen, and I just wasn't in the right headspace to start the interview series. I'm not saying that it's not going to happen. I will not say that it's going to happen this year either, just because I'm still not quite in the right headspace for that at this present time. And I'm not gonna just assume that I won't get in the right headspace by the end of 2023. So I'll just say it's on hold for right now. Also on hold is my podcast that I was supposed to start. That didn't happen either. And I did start posting on Medium again. And then Nano happened and I stopped. But yeah. You kind of get where I'm going with this, right? To edit at least 2 manuscripts, I went through and, well, we'll just skip that too. So the editing phase was supposed to be When Love Calls, London Chronicles Book 1, and Mackenzie Brown Book 1, possibly Book 2. I did go through When Love Calls. I did a read through. I will say I didn't edit as I went through and read it over, because once I did the read through, I decided that it wasn't written the way I wanted it to be written anymore. So I basically did a rewrite. So I don't know if you can count that as editing, or maybe revision would be more accurate. But I'm not quite finished that novel yet, that rewrite. So I haven't actually finished it. I didn't even attempt London Chronicles Book 1. I didn't attempt Mackenzie Brown Book 1. I did outline Book 4. And I started drafting Book 4 of Mackenzie Brown. So maybe, I guess maybe that's a little too harsh to say I didn't accomplish anything. I outlined Book 4. I started to draft Book 4. I did not outline London Chronicles Book 2 and 3. I didn't even touch the young adult paranormal novel idea because it was almost like the idea, as soon as it came, it went. I have it written down, but nothing else ever came into my mind for that idea. So I just kind of set it aside. And the other books I was supposed to be working on in the meantime was the book for the writers and the book of the personal essays and poems, which I did not work on either. I was supposed to publish the 2 poetry books and also publish either Mackenzie Brown Book 1 or When Love Calls, and I did neither. I was also supposed to start querying London Chronicles Book 1, and I did not do that either. I did start writing some more for Medium, so I guess I did do that. Okay. So maybe saying I got nothing done in 2022 was a slight stretch. I just, percentage-wise, I got like 10% of the 100% of things I wanted to do. 10%, you guys, 10%. I did start doing live streams. I did live stream with others. There was a thing that Barrett had suggested that I do in 2022, which was 22 collaborations on YouTube with 22 collaborations. So either live streams or any kind of write-a-thon events, co-hosting or anything like that. And I think I've gone way past 22. I actually stopped counting at 22. So I guess I did do that as well. I did get a new laptop because my old one was on its way out. It almost died on me. And, so I did do that. I'll put it in the cards what 2021 goals, what 2022 goals were. And you can see what did not get done. I had a moment last night when I was going over my 2022 goals so that I could prepare myself to do this wrap-up video. And I was backstage with Esther, Morgan, and Laura. And I don't know if they actually saw me crying, but I cried a little when I looked over my goals and realized just how much did not get done. At first, it did initially look like I didn't get any of my goals accomplished. And now as I'm going through them, I'm like, okay, I did outline that book, and I did start drafting that book. I did do live streams. I did more than 22 collaborations with people. Okay, so I did do some things, but y'all know me, and I'm overly ambitious, too ambitious for my own good, really. And I feel so terrible when I don't do what I set out to do. And I know life happens. I know we can't control everything as much as we would like to. And I think Morgan pointed out last night that, I've remained consistent with my YouTube posting. Like, I posted 2 videos a week, except for Thanksgiving. I posted a post, but I still posted a post on Thanksgiving. I posted my 2 videos a week. I remained consistent. I kept up my live stream schedule once I started live streaming. I said yes to almost every opportunity to co-host or be on someone else's stream. So I did remain consistent, but I believe the reason that I did that is because the YouTube thing was the only thing that I felt like I could control in the year of 2022. And everything else was just out of my control. And I'll explain more in my reflections video when I look back on 2022, how the year went, and explain some things to you. I probably won't go too in-depth in detail about why 2022 was so tragically bad, but I'll explain a little more in that one. But I thought I could get more accomplished in 2022. I had momentum from putting out my books in 2021. Finally, I was happy about that. There was a moment in 2022 where it looked like the year was actually going to be okay. Then the other shoe dropped. But life happens, and after I pulled myself together last night, I was like, I had to accomplish something. Like, even if maybe it's something that I didn't have written down. And, you know, because Esther pointed out, you do a lot. It's in your videos. It's in your vlogs. You do so much. And I'm just like, but do I? Because I'm looking at my goals. And did I do so much? But, you know, 2023 is going to be a different year. And I'm just going to have to not dwell on the year that wasn't successful of 2022. And, you know, I like to find silver linings in things. I got much more comfortable with live streaming than I ever thought possible, to the point where I actually miss it when I don't stream. Never thought I would get there. Met some fantastic, wonderful people in this community who I will all treasure forever, and hopefully will remain friends forever. Or, you know, just, you know, I hope they will be lifelong friends. And, you know, so there's that. There's some silver linings and things. I did get 2 covers by the end of the year, so there's that. But yeah, we're going to slide over and change locations for the reading wrap up. But I'll be back to finish my silver linings by the end of the video. Okay, so change locations to be in front of my bookshelf for the reading wrap up portion of this video. As I said, I think I got read 16 books, 16 on my list of 40, I believe. It's okay. I need to read faster. But so, let's see, where do I begin? Okay. I read James Patterson, Bill Clinton's The President's Daughter. I read James Patterson's The People versus Alex Cross. Joyce Carol Oates writing as Rosamund Smith. Starbright Will Be With You Soon. Not at all what I was expecting when I read it, but it was really, really good. James Patterson, Private London. I read Sarah Cannon's Inner Demons. Time to get the next book. Let's see. I read Lizelle Sambury's Blood Like Magic. Read James Patterson's The 16th Seduction. James Patterson, Judge and Jury. And let's see these. Ben Pick, Falling Through. Excited to read the next book in the series. Katie Wismer's The Marionettes. Also excited to read the next book in the series. James Patterson. Oh gosh, what is this? It's Princess, a private novel. David Baldacci, The Escape. Bethany Bota, Tracker. And the last three, J.D. Robb, Ceremony and Death. J.D. Robb, Judgment and Death. And J.D. Robb, Holiday and Death. Those are the books that I managed to actually get read this year. I'm hoping to add to that number next year. I read more than I did last year, so I'm getting a little better. I just need to get faster at reading. But yeah, that's it. Okay, over to Other Me. So, back at my desk now. There you have it. That's my 2022 goals wrap up and 2022 reading wrap up. I did a little better on the reading than I did on the goals, clearly. I read 16 books out of the 40 that I had on my list. It's okay. And you saw how the goals went. But back to the silver lining, because I can sometimes get stuck on the negative and focus on what I didn't accomplish and not highlight or see what I did get done or what I was able to even just maintain or stay consistent in, like YouTube. And I'm really wishing for a better 2023, and I'm gonna make all the goals and plans that I can to make 2023 better. But sometimes life happens in the midst of your plans and you just have to roll with it. And I clearly didn't do a good enough job of rolling with it in 2022, but we're going to try to roll with it a little better in 2023. But stay tuned for the next video for my 2023 goals and my 2023 TBR. That will be on Monday. So that's going to be it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more videos from me, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. I post videos on Mondays and Thursdays. I live stream on Wednesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As per usual, if you would like to be supportive in any of my creative endeavors, such as my blog site, my online magazine, my online store, or my Ko-fi page, all of those links can be found in the description box below. Until next time, have a blessed day. Bye.